Apple Chevrolet has been in Tinley Park for 44 years, since 1976. They currently have 125 employees. In 2019, they were selected as Chevrolet's Car Dealer of the Year. Please join me in welcoming John Alfarevich of Apple Chevrolet. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much for having Apple Chevrolet as a spotlight tonight. Thank you for supporting Apple, and probably most importantly, thank you for letting us, or allowing us to serve our community for 44 years. 44 years is a lot of history in this room. And maybe I can go back to the day my father decided to take a drive out here to Tinley Park, and we were tavern owners at the time, and my dad knew he couldn't support 5 kids through college on the south side of Chicago because actually the unions were striking and they weren't going to go back to work. And so my dad partnered up with a gentleman named Bob Model. That's how Apple Chevrolet currently started out here 44 years ago as Bob Model Chevrolet. But Model was the money guy, and my dad and my family were just hard workers, and we were going to make this thing work. So one day, Sunday afternoon, we're driving off of 57, 159th Street here, and 159th Street was a 2-lane highway. So I know about the 80 Avenue project. They are helpful. Anyway, my sister and I were driving in the back of a station wagon. In those days, you rode backwards. We were about 11, 12 years old, and it was cornfield after cornfield after cornfield, an underdeveloped Tinley Park area. And we got out of the car, and I started laughing. My sister started laughing. Daddy, are we crazy coming out here and you're going to open up a car dealership? He said, you guys are going to be surprised in 10, 15 years. You'll see a shopping center across the street, a mall, barber shop. It will develop. And the inside was amazing, but little to his knowledge and surprise, there's 24 franchises now on Dealer Row, and it's the work of you guys here in the village and the community that really knew and understood what it took to run a business. And boy, I think there was a home run and a lot of success there. So I thank you for that. Our business, our success is probably our employees. Our employees are phenomenal. We have a lot of tender, and we develop people. And giving back to the community is probably our cornerstone of our business. We know we receive when we give. So we use that philosophy. I always held with me. JFK, famous, ask not what you can do for your country. Well, we use the same as our business. Ask not what your community or village can do for you. Let's see what we can do for them. And so over the years, before transparency became a household word, we were trying to act on that grade for many years. And we were founded in 1963, like I said, under Bob Model. We relocated here in 1975 and almost went through 3 bankruptcies, and one being in 1982, where we changed our name to Apple Chevrolet. And it was a brilliant girl who came. She was our advertising agent. She ordered a pizza on 555-1212, and they were like, ordering a pizza and we're going through a bankruptcy here? But she said, the phone company is going through a transition here, and there's not a patch for it, at least for 6 to 9 months. And that was when you dial that number, they located a business by alphabetical order. So our phone started ringing, and it actually became a huge success. Interest rates were high. That's usually the case where a car dealership will fail in high interest rate times because the bank owns our inventory. But anyway, today we have 125 employees. Prior to COVID, it was 143. We lost a few people, but we're actually operating a little smarter digitally. Through COVID, we went through appointment only, and unlike the the restaurant business and different businesses, we uniquely pulled out of it, and the car businesses in the community, not hurting as bad as some of the businesses. And, you know, this room has a lot of power, and I ask you, if anything's a message here too, not to, you know, ever let down your wisdom, your creativity on helping the businesses that are out there. We have 263 vendors that we use in the community, from advertising to special tools that we use, and it's with your help and guidance and the leadership throughout the years that developed a real strong community. And believe me, from the bottom of my heart, we appreciate Tinley Park. We're grounded. We have one simple vision, and that was over the years was treat people as family, and just have great customer skills, and pretty much that starts our training and our orientation. If you're not good with people, you know, who needs you? So we had two transformations of our dealership, and I'd like to thank the board here and Tinley Park. We had one in 2010 and one in 2017, and there was a lot of obstacles we had to overcome, but our tax TIF was a huge help in getting us to where we needed to be, and some other state-of-the-art objectives that we needed to just compete. You know, like any business, especially when you have 24 dealerships on the street, it's hard to compete, but it's a good place to be if, you know, when it comes to advertising and everything else. We're ranked number 5 in the state of Illinois in car sales. We average around number 5. We sell about 225 to about 275 cars a month. We service about 110 to 130 people a day with their cars, breakdowns or whatever it may be. We won many awards at the dealership. Last 12 years in a row, this standard award is a Mark of Excellence Award. And like I said, we won that for 12 years in a row. General Motors has a new award. They came out the last 7 years. It's called the Business Elite Dealers across the country, and we won every year in a row. But the big prize that came along, and this does not happen without villages like this, was first off, I was nominated for Time Dealer of the Year. And in 2019, was lucky enough to win that award, and it's pretty wild to see your picture on Time magazine. And there's a congressional record of that in the state of Illinois. But like I said, that we without the support of what you guys do here, we over the years, we would have been nothing. So I don't want to take up much more of your time, but we are blessed to donate. We donate last year to 104 charities in Tinley Park, Orland Park area here, from baseball teams to Knights of Columbus to our USO, which is a huge event. We usually, on a one-day event, we can raise up to $10,000 for the last 7-8 years consistently. And this year, even being under COVID, we raised $5,000 in a single day for our vets, and that all goes to the local community as well. So that being said, you know, from blood drives to Pinewood derbies, car shows, I would like to mention we have Toys for Tots. I act as a drop-off point we do this in conjunction with Rocon and WGN Radio. Well, Rocon's not with them anymore, but we took this a little further, and last year I was able to donate 6 truckloads, and this year hopefully to get 10. We're on our way to be one of the biggest suppliers of Toys for Tots, and I believe Apple Chevrolet will one day make that mark in here in the Chicagoland area. So Again, thank you for the help on the Time Magazine Award. It's really helped business, for one, and number two, I hope it helped the community. So thank you again. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.